2 Kings chapter 14, Judah's king Amaziah. In the 2nd year of Israel's king Jehoash son of Jehoahaz, Amaziah son of Joash became king of Judah. He was 25 years old when he became king and reigned 29 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jehoiada and was from Jerusalem. He did what was right in the Lord's sight, but not like his ancestor David. He did everything his father Joash had done. Yet the high places were not taken away, and the people continued sacrificing and burning incense on the high places. As soon as the kingdom was firmly in his grasp, Amaziah killed his servants who had murdered his father the king. However, he did not put the children of the murderers to death, as it is written in the book of the law of Moses, where the Lord commanded, "Fathers must not be put to death because of children, and children must not be put to death because of fathers. Instead, each one will be put to death for his own sin." Amaziah killed 10,000 Edomites in the valley of Salt. He took Selah in the battle and called it Jokthel, which is its name to this very day. Amaziah then sent messengers to Jehoash son of Jehoahaz son of Jehu, king of Israel, saying, "Come, let us meet face to face." King Jehoash of Israel sent word to Amaziah king of Judah, saying, "The thistle that was in Lebanon once sent a message to the cedar that was in Lebanon, saying, 'Give your daughter to my son as a wife.' Then a wild animal that was in Lebanon passed by and trampled the thistle. You have indeed defeated Edom, and you have become overconfident. Enjoy your glory and stay at home. Why should you stir up such trouble that you fall, you and Judah with you?" But Amaziah would not listen, so King Jehoash of Israel advanced. He and King Amaziah of Judah faced off at Beth-shemesh that belongs to Judah. Judah was routed before Israel, and everyone fled to his own tent. King Jehoash of Israel captured Judah's king Amaziah son of Joash son of Ahaziah at Beth-shemesh. Then Jehoash went to Jerusalem and broke down 200 yards of Jerusalem's wall from the Ephraim gate to the corner gate. He took all the gold and silver, all the articles found in the Lord's temple and in the treasuries of the king's palace, and some hostages. Then he returned to Samaria. Jehoash's death. The rest of the events of Jehoash's reign, along with his accomplishments, his might, and how he waged war against Amaziah king of Judah, are written in the historical record of Israel's kings. Jehoash rested with his fathers, and he was buried in Samaria with the kings of Israel. His son Jeroboam became king in his place. Amaziah's death. Judah's king Amaziah son of Joash lived 15 years after the death of Israel's king Jehoash son of Jehoahaz. The rest of the events of Amaziah's reign are written in the historical record of Judah's kings. A conspiracy was formed against him in Jerusalem, and he fled to Lachish. However, men were sent after him to Lachish, and they put him to death there. They carried him back on horses, and he was buried in Jerusalem with his fathers in the city of David. Then all the people of Judah took Azariah, who was 16 years old, and made him king in place of his father Amaziah. He rebuilt Elath and restored it to Judah after Amaziah the king rested with his fathers. Israel's king Jeroboam. In the 15th year of Judah's king Amaziah son of Joash, Jeroboam son of Jehoash became king of Israel in Samaria and reigned 41 years. He did what was evil in the Lord's sight. He did not turn away from all the sins Jeroboam son of Nebat had caused Israel to commit. He restored Israel's border from Lebo-Hamath as far as the sea of the Arabah, according to the word the Lord, the God of Israel, had spoken through his servant, the prophet Jonah, son of Amittai, from Gath-Hepher. For the Lord saw that the affliction of Israel was very bitter. There was no one to help Israel, neither bond nor free. However, the Lord had not said he would blot out the name of Israel under heaven, so he delivered them by the hand of Jeroboam, son of Jehoash. The rest of the events of Jeroboam's reign, along with all his accomplishments, the power he had to wage war, and how he recovered for Israel Damascus and Hamath, which had belonged to Judah, are written in the historical record of Israel's kings. Jeroboam rested with his fathers, the kings of Israel. His son Zechariah became king in his place.